No offside.
No Offside Podcast is to partner with Lightning Rod Energy. Improve your performance, enhance your focus, sustain energy. What are you waiting for? Use code Offsides when you order online for a 10% discount. 43 Degree Sports. Join the revolution for clean gear. This bag kills bacteria and dries your gear. Don't be the smelly team in anymore. Use code No Offsides Podcast for free shipping. Chupacabra Sports. Order custom uniforms and team gear. Get all branding and logo design services from Chupacabra Sports. Buy 11 uniforms, get the 12th free when you mention No Offsides Podcast. Welcome to No Offsides Podcast. I'm your host, Dan Dean. Today's guests are Namibia natives. They play for the Namibia national team and Epernay Bombardiers in the League Elite. I am told you might need the internet to translate some of their slang they may use. I want to welcome Amandus and Ben. Welcome, gentlemen.
Sean.
I forgot to even ask you how to pronounce your name, but I'm sure I butchered it.
Sean and Amandus.
Oh, it's Sean. Gosh. Oh my God. Complete typo. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh my God. I don't know where I got Ben from. My bad, Sean.
No problem.
Holy crap. All right, we're off to a good start here.
Oh, there we go.
Now, you both are from Namibia, right? And so, not many people know about Namibian roller hockey. And so, probably within the last year, especially last year with, Namibia winning a medal in the World Games. But, what is the state of roller hockey in Namibia at the moment?
So it's definitely been a journey. We've been coming, and it's been like the last 30 years of development, but we knew for a long time that Namibia is going to win medals. We knew our women's system is going to win medals, which they have, and we knew we're ready to eventually make that step, and we've got the experience now. So Namibian hockey itself is just growing. Probably, if you look percentage-wise, we're definitely growing more than a lot of countries. And yeah, we've got great coaching down there. We've got a lot of great facilities, and we got a lot of good players and a lot of young kids that want to play. So
yeah, it's growing year by year. It's definitely super good to see. And right now, the state is. It's actually it's sad to not be there to see how it's growing.
Yeah.
It's really.
Yeah, the national team actually followed me on Instagram, and so I was like looking on the page, and I was like, "Damn, you guys got some better rinks than us than we do in the United States."
Oh yeah,
we got some.
Nice.
I must say the effort that gets put into the facilities there is unreal. Especially now, I've seen it. Europe is also it's beautiful, but what I grew up on playing. Our rink at home, it's unreal. It's an amazing facility, and we got 54 meters by 20.
Yeah, we got a massive rink
in NHL size almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then playing in France must feel small then.
Oh, tiny. Tiny. It's also like the jump in Namibia happened when we were already playing.
Yeah.
So we started both playing. You were 5 or 6. We were both 5 or 6 years old when we started playing. Then we were still playing there were 1 or 2 sport courts, and the rest was concrete.
Okay.
But as soon as like U10, everything turned into sport court pretty much in Namibia. It's only 4 rinks, but that's the clubs we got. And yeah, since then it's just been on a massive incline. The kids coming in, lots of development camps, lots of programs trying to get kids playing. So it's amazing, yeah.
Well, because it's Palma that goes out, right? And they come out to Namibia and hold a camp and stuff like that.
They've done a few camps in the recent years, yeah, for sure. It's nice to see. But I think also the big development came from a lot of the coaching stuff we've had over the years, I mean, we've had some great influence in our country. We had Dave Hammond come down. Oh, what was that?
He was my first coach.
Yeah,
He was
Okay.
like,
one of our coaches. That was, must have been
well,
15
it
years
was
ago.
long ago. Yeah. He's still down there.
And
So
yeah, he got tied up there. And we had Brian Sobel, who was from Philly. He was amazing
Yeah.
coach. He was our coach for a ton of years, and
yeah, he taught
was
us the
unreal.
American way
He
of
taught us the
hockey,
way of
definitely.
playing as a team, and that took us miles. And yeah, we had a lot of influence, which was just great, and a lot of international players come down, which was definitely guided us to where we are right now.
Yeah.
I mean, so like, would you say there's a clear difference between is there something that had to change in the play style or effort? I mean, that has put Namibia on the map of being able to medal at Worlds.
I think we were taught to play hockey this way from the start.
Okay.
So I think it was a couple years before we actually started playing is when the first international coach came to Namibia. So that's like before that they were playing in a parking lot.
Okay.
And then it was Phil Boudreau,
Yeah.
the Spanish coach. He was the Spanish national coach for a long time. He came down and coached the guys we looked up to pretty much.
Sure.
And yeah, so that was the first international influence we got. And since then, the coaching staff probably for the next like 15 years was mainly Americans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of Americans.
International
Yeah.
exposure,
Yeah. Not guys you would know, but like guys that knew your guys' style of hockey, definitely.
Sure.
I think.
Yeah.
I think what also played into our hand a lot is that we had these amazing facilities growing up, and we were skating a ton. I mean, we were on the rink. I mean, we also were on the rink a lot. We were on the rink 4 times a week at least.
Okay.
And I think 4 years ago we were training for World Championships, and we were literally training 7 days a week. We trained every day.
It was the COVID
And
world,
on Saturdays they made us train 3 sessions, which was insane. I mean, I've never trained that much in my life. After a month of doing that, I told our coach we can't, no one can keep up, and he gave us the Monday off. So it felt like we were playing in the NHL, but it was super cool, and I think that
was a fantastic.
it really
world.
gave us fitness, and also just gave us we were playing hockey every day, and that really helped Namibia get to that next level. Because before we were always playing for the bottom,
15,
the bottom 10, and now it's awesome for the country.
Playing for medals, it makes
sure.
a lot of sense. Eh?
Now, just from watching, would you say that Namibia is a lot more physical on the rink than European teams?
I think that's a tough one.
Yeah,
I think we don't go. I think we have that American style where we try to, you try to get on into someone's or under someone's skin.
Yeah, we
try to piss them off. We try to piss them off a little, and if we go down, if someone hits you, you're not gonna complain about it. You're gonna get up and hit him back or something.
But we definitely also got that kind of that ice hockey influence where you protect each other.
Sure.
It's like I remember one of my first pro division games back home, and it was like I got hit. I was 14, and Amandus came and he just took the guy. It was like Amandus was 15, so it was like Amandus trying to fight a guy that's like 40 years old. So it's like that's probably from the Americans as well, though, that we had around. But we've always been taught that style of hockey where it's like now when we compare it to Europe, it's like I don't know. It's not that they don't do it, but they definitely do it less than the Americans do and we do. Yeah.
Well, and I'm also told that there's some diving in Europe.
I almost slashed someone in the head the other day for diving.
Yeah, we had that from our American coach Brian. He taught it as soon as you fall down, you get straight back up. Doesn't matter what it is. You play through it all the time. So when we see it, it's also kind of we don't agree with it. We're just like, disgusting. What are you doing? Get up, stop being like that.
We're not about that.
So yeah, I'm happy. I'm thankful that we didn't get taught the way of falling down because I mean, in the end of the day, we're playing hockey. It's not. It's not another sport.
We all know it's not football, man. We know, not American football, soccer.
Oh, listen, I know what you're saying. Football, yeah, I get it, yeah. But yeah, I mean, what's it like going to Worlds and playing for your country?
No,
There's nothing better.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
the best.
Yeah, we dedicate practice. So I think we dedicate our whole year. We work as well and do studies, but we dedicate our whole year for that.
Okay.
For the couple of games we get to wear the Namibian tricot is what it's about.
I think there's nothing as amazing as putting a country on the map that no one thought would ever have a sport. I think it's a great feeling, and then the goal was always to do well and work your way up. And I think being on the world stage is it's definitely just the greatest feeling ever. So we're so thankful to be able to do that, and it's amazing. I look forward to it every year.
Yeah. I mean, so not being home, right? I mean, is there like expectations from coaching staff of like, this is what you need to do, this is what we expect out of you since you're not here and you're playing in France and you're in Germany and stuff like that? I mean, is there a coaching expectation of like, when you come back to the team, this is what we're expecting?
Yeah, big time. So we definitely kept on a fitness level. So our coach now is Nadia Schmidt. She took over 2 years ago, and we've had lots of success under her. And she keeps us on a very strict. So our team is very much overseas based right now because everyone's studying.
Sure.
But everyone's got to send in we've got this fitness test that we got to send in every month, and she watches all our games. She makes sure like you can't be on the team if you're not playing hockey the whole time, obviously.
Okay.
And so it's quite it's not just, you can't just sign up for the team and make it. You got to prove to yourself, or prove to her, and prove to your teammates as well. So it's a very open team.
Okay.
And what we very often call it is a family, and we're like, hey, you're not letting yourself down. You got to come back us up, and that's why I think we've got success. And that's what pushes us, definitely.
I think we got a very tight community for sure. I mean, we don't have a ton of players.
Yeah, we don't have
we really don't have that many players. I mean, it's growing year by year, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone sees the success we're having, and everyone wants to join in on the fun, if you can say it like that. But I think the thing is, we start early. I mean, we have our national we have a trials for the national team. Everyone who wants to play, everyone has a chance to try out for the team, which is awesome. And it's every time it's like 10 months before the actual World Championships. And every week we have a group chat where everyone's keeping each other
accountable.
Accountable for their, making sure everyone's doing the work and putting in the effort. And if someone's slacking, it's like, no one's gonna have it, so, which is great. I think it keeps us going, especially with us. We're working every day, but after work we go practice, or we go hit the gym just to get some exercise in to stay on that fitness. We do the beep test. I'm sure you know do you know the beep test?
Maybe it's called something different, but I want to know.
It's like
we
a sprint test.
It's like a sprint test.
It's horrible.
Fitness test.
It's horrible.
Every time they have a training camp down in Namibia, then we have to run on that same weekend and send in our scores and send in the videos of it, and it's just like, when we get the message, it's horrible. But
do the beeps get faster? Like you got to do it in a faster time?
Okay. And you
get like levels.
Okay, we call, so where I'm from, we call that the pacer test.
Exactly,
okay. So it's towards the end, it's not fun.
Oh no, the beginning you chat and you're talking shit, and then eventually you're just like, everyone's quiet. That's when you know it's getting serious.
Yeah. I mean, so you said you started playing at 5, right? Yeah. I mean, what got you into the sport of roller hockey?
Oh, I think you should tell. That's a funny story.
This is a really funny story. My mom's probably not going to love this. So my sister, I've got an older sister. She used to play as well. and she was doing ballet or something at this sports facility we had in Namibia, and my mom went to go pick her up, and they were walking out the facility, and she saw the coach at the time, and he was this like military guy. He was American as well.
It was Nate. Yeah.
He was like making everyone do burpees and shit. And my mom was like, "Oh shit, we should go check this out." 'Cause she was like, "Oh, this guy's good looking." So that's how my sister started playing, and she's a little bit older than us, so we started playing, and that's actually how it all started. I mean, like his little sister. I don't know if you've heard a little bit about her, but she's like one of the best female inline hockey players in the world, in my opinion. She's dominated worlds. Yeah, I know, very biased, but that's okay. She dominates worlds. She dominates. She plays for Reese right now. She is,
Yeah, she's also playing in France.
yeah.
Okay.
She could play on our team. We've said it 1,000 times. She could play on our team.
But yeah, she was on skates with 3 years old or something.
So that's how we got introduced, pretty much, and then we fell in love with it. And since then, you guys went overseas a couple times. So yeah, explain that.
I mean, we grew up because all thanks to Sean's mom, obviously.
Sean's mom had the hots for the hockey coach.
Yeah, had the hots for the hockey coach, and shout out to Nate for sure for making it happen. I mean, it wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for that. Yeah, that was the case, and we got into it, and then every year we had. Who was the Sean Skinner came down the one time?
Skinner came down.
Okay.
I don't know if you know
He came
that.
a camp.
Yeah.
He gave a camp, and everyone was just like loving the
But
mango.
you went over. Where did you go?
And then
we played a couple Norches and stuff as kids as well.
My first Norch was, I think it was like 2010. I was 8 years old. Went over because of Dave Hammond.
Yeah.
He was telling us about it. Because obviously we didn't have a huge. We really had a small community of inline hockey, and he was like,
"Yeah, it was tiny.
You have to go see it, how it is in the different countries, to see
especially in the States."
Yeah.
And we went over. I think got mercied every game, but I loved it. I know it was like seeing it. At the time you were one of the best under 8s in the country, and then you go over and you just get mercied. We were celebrating if we didn't get mercied again. It was like in the locker room we were jumping around. It was amazing. And after that we went to 5 notches before
we started playing on the world.
Yeah, before we was playing on the world stage at 14. So that definitely also helped a lot.
They would go over as just individual players. The first team we sent was Hershey. Was when Toronto 2013. We sent a team of just Namibians. Damn. We made it to the final. In silver though. But it was still it was massive. It was like we made it to the final. Our dads were the coaches. Yeah. They couldn't even stand on skates. They were our coach. We were up like 6-3 or something, and we shit the bed completely in the second period because no one knew how to deal with the pressure. But we went back in 2015 and won. So that definitely set the roots for a lot of our success.
Yeah, international tournaments definitely that's what made Namibia also get to the level. I think people putting a lot of effort into sending their children over. I mean, we have to give big shout outs to our parents also.
Yes.
I mean,
you guys have played. You've come to North America to play. I mean, what's your? How do I want to say this? Your nets in Europe and in Namibia are smaller. They're European style, right? I mean, you come over and you're playing in North America and they're bigger nets. I mean, does that benefit you?
Oh yeah.
For me, I usually miss by about that much. So it's usually perfect for me.
Maybe I can't remember back then because we were quite young. We were like U12.
Yeah.
But over here in Germany, we play with a ball. I don't know if you've heard a little bit about that. It's like inline hockey with a ball, but full contact.
Oh damn!
It's a ridiculous concept, but it's quite fun. And we play on the big nets, and we notice it big time.
Yeah.
When we shoot on the big nets, there's just so much more space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think it's good for the sport in a way. It makes it a lot more interesting. Easier to get some goals in or get some opportunities. Yeah. I think it's good.
let's kind of jump over to Germany because that's where you guys are during most of the week, right?
We
Yeah.
live. We're
Yeah.
we're here right now. Yeah.
So because Marvin was saying that you guys are crazy because towards the end of the week you end up traveling to France.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
He says you guys travel, hit a practice, and then go and travel to a game, and then turn right around and go back to Germany.
Oh yeah. Week after week, but
Week
it's the life. It's beautiful. Yeah, no. So we work Mondays to Fridays. We're in construction.
Yeah.
So
I'm a
Sean's
carpenter.
a carpenter, and I'm in like steel
Welding,
construction,
Okay.
welding. So during the week we're on 7 to 4, working, getting the hours in, and then Fridays we have a deal with our bosses usually that we get to leave lunchtime ish.
Okay.
And we make it to practice in France. We drive 4.5 hours straight, and we make it to practice, get straight on the rink, play a game, hit it with Marvin and Paul in Epinay, just hit a kebab or just make some food, have a good time with the boys. And then Saturday we play a game, and Sunday we go back, do it all over again.
Saturday night we go party.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully get a big win.
Yeah,
Saturday.
the win always helps with the party.
So it's leave work early, travel, practice, party, travel to game, party, go home hungover Sunday morning.
Usually.
Sounds like the dream, man. I mean,
it doesn't sound as good when you say it like that. But no, last Sunday, a family invite, also the hospitality is just fantastic. It's like in France as well, the people and stuff, it's just amazing. Last Sunday, we got invited over to eat fondue and raclette and drink champagne. So we were sitting in the sun and we're enjoying life quite a lot. So we're young and we got the time and it's what it is.
I think also it has to get mentioned. When we were growing up, this was honestly it was the dream. We never thought we'd play in a professional league ever in our life. I mean, when you're 14, looking, or like even when you're 8, looking up to the guys playing, you're like, I wish I'm half as good as they are. Yeah. When you're older, and now you're able to do it. Like I'll drive that every weekend. I don't mind. I'm having a great time. So it's really awesome.
I mean, it's 4.5's a little long, but that's not too bad.
Really not that bad.
The best thing is that we're doing it like the two of us, so we can just split it, and then it makes it a lot easier. Yeah. I think doing it alone would be tough. Yeah. We end up doing exactly this. We just chat hockey, just chat shit for 4.5 hours, and then you realize, oh, you're already there. It's like, it's perfect.
You chirp each other and say, "Damn, you fucking missed the mess. You missed the net."
Yeah. On
Sundays is the best.
If we lose,
lose never goes down. We don't lose well.
So I'm always interested, especially when I talk to kind of North American guys that play in the league elite or somewhere in Europe, right? Is like, how did you end up solidifying a spot on a team in the league elite?
Okay, so
Worlds. Actually,
it came from Worlds. Yeah.
Okay.
I after I think I want to say it was 2023 or something. Yeah. 2024.
It was Italy. It was rock.
Yeah, we played in Italy. We had a World Championships there, and so I know William texted me from Epinay, the coach. He texted me after and he said like, he's looking for especially some defensive guys to come play at the club if I could. And at that time I was still back in Namibia, and didn't work. And then we went over to Germany to start the studies. And then I texted him back saying like, we're close by. I didn't know it was only 4.5 hours. And he's like, if that could work, it would be perfect, So kind of we chatted. He reached out after we had that great season at the World Championships, and we beat France. I think
we had a big World that year.
So we beat France in the overtime. It was just a great game, And I think after that that was amazing because that kind of
All our teammates are gonna hate this statement, but we own them.
so that was so yeah. So we beat them at that Worlds that year, and so he texted us and he said if we want to play, like, please let me know if we could. He's looking for some defenders, and we both play defense. So we're like, yeah, for sure, we'd love to. And we showed up, and actually the goalie from the French team is our goalie, and he's a great guy, Bastien Chauvet.
He's
He's an
amazing.
amazing goalie as well.
He's also the best goalie in the league,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I love
Okay,
it. And
okay.
but so we showed up there, and it was like, he looked at us, and we were just like, oh yeah, here we are, man.
He's like,
William
fuck
still-
these guys.
Yeah.
William still gave a little chirp to him. He was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
After we beat them for bronze as well, we came back to the first training, and they were like, the coach is standing there speaking to the whole team, and he's like, "Oh, congrats on the bronze medal," and he just looks over at the goalie, and he's like, "Oh yeah." But nah, it's all good fun, and yeah, that's what it's about as well. The competition, like you want to beat these guys, and we're friends with a lot of the guys on the Czech team, but we want to beat them next time we see them. That's for sure. Yeah.
But I think the World Championships is in the end what got us to that
Okay.
league. Every time I've played one season in the Italian league for a team in Cittadella, which is also great fun. I mean, it was awesome, and that was also through a World Championships.
Okay.
I think a lot of these teams they watch these tournaments, which is awesome to see, and then they reach out if they can.
That's probably the biggest exposure for anyone really is on the world stage. Is like, hey, this guy's doing pretty well. We needed a guy. Let's contact him, right? So
Yeah.
that's cool. That's awesome. I mean, especially kind of being from. I mean, is there before I make that statement? Is there anyone else from Namibia that plays pro roller anywhere else in Europe?
So in the last years,
we were
picked up.
part of the first guy. There was like probably 3 guys in history that had played before us.
Okay.
Maxi played.
Yeah.
There was another guy that played in France. He played.
played
Yeah,
back in
that
the
was
day.
way
Yeah,
back.
back in the-
So there was like a little bit of influence, and now after obviously the success on the world stage, we've got 7 guys.
Yeah, we have another Namibian on our team in Epinay.
He's
Okay.
nasty.
Christian.
He's nasty.
He's sweet. And we have one kid playing for Ital, one kid playing for Angers.
Yeah.
So we have 5 guys in the elite league right
Okay.
now, and then I think we got 2
2
guys
guys
in the N1 league.
Yeah.
So it's
second league in France.
Okay.
so it's
Now is this third guy on your team? Is that the one that comes from Great Britain?
He
he's from
flies in
Ireland,
from Ireland. Yeah.
Ireland, that's what it is. Yeah. That's even crazier.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
flies in. That's cool. He flies in for the games, and he has a good time.
he also has a crazy trip. He leaves on like Saturday morning at 6 a.m. He flies. We pick him up at the train station on Saturday at like noon, and then we go have lunch, get ready for the game. We play the game, and then the best part is Saturday after the game. We usually win. We've been on a hot streak except for the last game now.
Yeah.
We go to the bar. We have the bar. All the boys meet, and one of us just doesn't drink. The other guys party, and then we drive him to our coach's house at 3-4 in the morning because he has to fly out at 7. So it's just like one guy just ends up being the designated driver, and he's just like, okay, he'll have a beer after the game with the boys, and then he'll stop, and then he'll end up driving him we'll just party through till 4, and then we'll drive him home.
So you party till 4. He gets dropped off on the step of the coach, and then the coach wakes up and drives him to the airport.
Drives him to the airport. We drive back. We nap for about 4 hours, and then we drive back to church.
Holy shit!
They
What
know
a lifestyle.
It's
They're
beautiful.
not-
It's beautiful.
But well, the best part about it as well, it's like to be then like we've got, all these other guys that have been coming into the league as well. It's like obviously everyone's asking us like, okay, how these guys play and stuff. But it's like to be a Namibian means something now.
Sure.
It's like, okay, you're on the national team, you're someone that's competing. It's like this guy's probably going to work harder than most of your players. And they just keep showing it. It's like the kids that we keep trying to bring in, obviously, they just keep showing up. I mean, Joshua, he's doing fantastic. Rainer, I've heard good things about. J-Dub is amazing. It's like these guys are just keep performing, and it's just amazing for our name, because now we haven't been home for a while, but we just hear these guys that are like, oh yeah, this is our dream. We want to go play inline hockey. And when we were kids, when we were
is kind of open now.
when we were in school and stuff, it was like you guys get to play until you're done with high school, and then you'll have to see, but you'll probably have to stop.
Yeah, you have to go study and start playing
now
hockey.
There's like a little bit of a pathway for these guys that want to actually keep playing, and that you can still study and do your thing, but you can keep playing inline hockey on that level, and that's what we're trying to push. That's what we're really trying to push, is like trying to get these guys over here and gain that exposure.
Sure. And then at the same time, you tell them don't fuck it up.
Yeah,
that's important.
I mean, we fucked enough shit up in our lives.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah.
We're gonna keep that story and the call and tell you that one. Oh, yeah, we fucked enough shit up in our lives. But that's how you learn. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's what it's about.
But I mean, you got these guys that are good enough that they're playing in France or in Italy or in any pro league, right? I mean, there's got to be some sort of expectation from the country, because those guys are likely playing for the national team, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, hey, you're representing our country. Don't do anything stupid, and also like work your ass off.
Yeah. I think that's also a mentality that's a little drilled in everyone, which is perfect, because that's every Namibian that goes over knows that they have something to prove and they don't want to let anyone down.
We're very patriotic in that sense, like the US kind of. We wear our heart on our sleeve, and we're like, we're proud to be Namibian, and we'll tell everyone real quick that we're fucking Namibian, and we're like, hey, like. But it's also why we. That's I think why a lot of the kids get success. It's because they're here, and I mean, it's not even just us; it's the development.
Sure.
So like our clubs and stuff are sending teams over to Norwich and State Wars and Spartas and any international tournament. Namibian teams are competing probably at least 3 or 4 tournaments a year.
Nice.
Where it's development, so their parents are paying for them to go and stuff, but it's like these guys are getting results, they're getting medals, they're getting top scorers, they're getting the guys that are really doing it, they're doing it very well.
I think
they're
everyone's
like on a high
hungry,
standard,
hungry to win, and which is great, because you don't want to send someone overseas and just make the name horrible.
Sure.
That would be the worst. It's like, no, he's Namibian, like, get him out of here.
Get him off the rink.
Everyone makes mistakes, but that's what it is,
Yeah, I mean, it also seems like, I mean, I like what your national team does, right? Is like, hey, we don't expect you to stay in country and play for the team, but like, you have that, I don't want to use leniency, but you have that.
It's like a trust thing almost.
Yeah. You have the trust to, like, where you can go out and do your thing, live your life, and if you expect to be on this team, like, these are the rules. And if you want to fuck around, well, then you won't be playing for us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's great to see, because I'm going to be honest here, right? Is that Americans, right? They used to do some sort of tryout, and now it's not like that. Now, granted, we do have some very good hockey players, and we have a lot. We have a lot of them in our pro league in the summer, but it's only the summer. So these guys are only playing men's league the rest of the year. And so, like, that's the one thing that kind of I enjoy hearing from you, is that, like, there is some structure behind your national team, whereas where I criticize our national team is that there is no structure. It's throw your name in a hat, and we're going to look at you and go, this person makes the team, that person, and here's the cutoff. And then, and that's just kind of where it's gone to in over the last 5 to 7 years or so.
Yeah, I think the big thing with that one is though that you guys keep winning.
Sure, sure.
Like, yeah, it makes a big difference at the end of the day. It's like Marv told me as well. Now he got his name in the hat, but there's 100 names in the hat.
Yeah.
At our trial, there's 20 names in the hat.
And everyone like
Yeah,
shows up.
you know, everyone showing up,
Yeah.
working their ass off. But at the end of the day, it's the 12 guys that get picked. It's obviously a concentration of 1000% because we're trying to compete against a country that's, when they reduce their tryout to next to nothing compared to the players that they have, they're still the best in the world.
Sure.
So until anyone dethrones them, no, that's what it is at the end of the day, and that's our plan. That is 1,000,000% our plan. But it's not as easy as it sounds. Obviously,
Sure.
The US is fucking good.
But no, I think it's great to have that structure for sure.
Yeah, we
And,
need it. We need
I think the best part is making everyone like the US can't do that. But like by us, we're allowed, like everyone that wants to sign up can go sign up and prove themselves at the trials, which is great. Because like you're not held back in any shape or form. If you want to make the team and you feel like you've been working hard enough and you've put in the effort, you can show up to the trials, and then the coach can see you play and be like, oh, okay, no, this guy's actually sick, and put you on the team. And if you're not, then you're gone. But that's like that's nice having
we
that.
put a lot of effort into our players, though. It's like when you get cut, you get told like, "Hey, work on this, work on that."
Sure.
It's not just like, "Yo, get out of here." It's
Yeah.
we're trying to work. Like I remember when we were making teams, like when we were young, trying to make teams. I mean, we've been playing in the program now since we were 15, 16, and it's a lot of work, but it's work you want to do because these guys are motivating you, and we had seniors at the time that were like, "Hey, you're good. You're better than me, but you're just young." And it's like, "Okay, that's cool. Let's do this and see where it goes."
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, the first time I didn't make the team, I got like a 2-page essay saying like, "Yo, work on this, work on this, work on this."
They
and
told
then,
me to
like,
shorten my stride. They were
you're
like,
great, you're great in this, you're great in that, but work on this. And then it was like, okay, there we go. And then you put in the work. And there you go.
At least they give you feedback, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you know, if you
lot of effort.
if it's just fuck off, and then you're like, okay, well, I don't know what to do here,
Yeah.
and then did you come back the next year and they're like, you didn't get any better, you're doing the same stuff.
Yeah, because you weren't told, eh?
Yeah.
It's that.
And you don't know what they're looking for.
Yeah.
And I think, no, that's what we got to give. Like, obviously, great. Just, the coaches are great by doing that, putting in all the effort, to just let the people know this is what you got to do to make the team.
But I think if you ever got the chance, obviously, if anyone ever gets the chance, that's the thing. If you go and look at Namibia back home, like our tournaments are filled. Everyone is a quote unquote roller dad back home. It's like
there's love
they
for the
live
sport.
they
There's
live for it,
really
man. It's like there's rivalries. I
Okay.
mean, we used to compete like no one's business to fight for Namibian championship, but it's at the end of the day, it's what meant something, and it does mean something to a lot of people. I mean, our club is undefeated 30 years.
The pro division is still going strong.
Yeah, and it's
Ever
like,
since it started.
it's important to us, even though it's not important to the world stage, but that's what keeps these kids going and keeps us going, definitely. So,
I mean, what's the structure of like your roller hockey back home?
The clubs?
Yeah.
So we used to have 5 clubs. Now it's gone down to 4. So we got 2 clubs in our capital city.
yeah.
And then we got 1 club on the coast where we're from, and one that's like a farmland. Basically.
Not explain that one.
It's difficult because they have a great facility. It's amazing, but it's like in the middle of nowhere. So we got 4 clubs, and every club hosts 1 tournament throughout the year. So they have 4 tournaments, and it's just like
they still have
they still have the 5th one.
Yeah.
And
it's like
you
it's kind of
play-
like a notch tournament where you got like
Okay.
U8 till pro.
Yeah, everyone plays everyone. So there's you're playing 7 games on the weekend.
Oh yeah,
per
we used to
division.
play like when we were playing you with 16, 18s and open, we would play probably 15, 16 games on a weekend.
Damn.
And then
Yeah.
you get points throughout the year. Obviously, just just the classic pool way. If you win a game, you get 3 points, and then at the end of the year they have the final tournament. Anyone gets a club can host it. It gets given to the different clubs every year, and then we have the final tournament where it just goes from a semi-final into a final.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
You can win the cup.
So only the top 4 teams end up going per division, but it's again every division plays. So there's a crazy amount of games. At this point, to put it into perspective, beforehand, you'd play always Friday to Sunday, and it would start at Friday already, like 4 p.m. And it would go Sunday until like lunchtime. So it was just and 15-minute games back to back to back to back to get all the divisions done. Nowadays they're doing pre-games. So like if you're not countries, I mean
The capitals,
cities.
Yeah.
If they're in the same, if the team's in the same city, they're already doing pre-games throughout the week just so that the schedule has time to fit in like all the other games. So which is great to
in
see.
the U8 divisions, like some of the clubs got C teams, D teams. So they've got so many kids, they're filling 4 rosters, which
Nice.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Exactly
Those
what
are the kids.
what we
It's like,
want, yeah.
for us, we're finally seeing those kids come up. Like, we've been on the senior team now for a while, and there was like a kid that came in last year. We hadn't seen him ever. And he was like definitely a junior. He was 16, 17 playing on our team, and he was like AB van der Merwe is his name, and he was fantastic. And it was
Okay.
like we never noticed him, but it was just like through that development that he had through all this competition in his own division,
Yeah.
he could, and he was amazing at World Game at the biggest inline hockey stage on the planet at the like. If you argue it,
Yeah.
I mean the Narshes and stuff are big, but World Games is a big one. So yeah, I know he did fantastic. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Now on your national team, is there a certain age that you have to be, or is there like a minimum age, or can you just be any age?
I think for seniors they have a minimum. I think
Okay.
you have to be
Yeah.
15 or 16 years old. I mean, we have
We
by
have
far
junior
the-
we have junior programs as
Sure.
well. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the juniors is from 13 till
Yeah.
until 18 you can go, and then from the seniors you have to be at least I think it's 15, 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the end, because we don't have that many players, we have often people playing both.
Yeah.
Which is great for them, but obviously if you're trying to win something, it's difficult because
Yeah.
playing 2 tournaments just kills you.
The mindset. We played when it was in Barcelona.
Yeah,
We played juniors, and then we came. We were 6th.
yeah,
And then we came, and then we played seniors after that. It was a big tournament to realize like the difference between playing junior hockey and
Yeah.
senior hockey,
Yeah.
obviously. But yeah, it's fun.
No, but by far we have the youngest. We have such a young team. I mean, even
We're the vets, and
Yeah, we're
he's
the vets.
23 and I'm 22.
Okay.
So,
yeah, so yeah, we have a minimum age, but the problem we always had, that's what we spoke about, we touched on a little just now, is that we had some really great talents growing up. Everyone that until they're 18 is like really good and potentially the best Namibian player that everyone's seen, and then they go study, and then you lose them out of the program.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is bad,
stop playing hockey. Yeah.
And it's if they keep going, I mean, you only end up hitting your prime in your
Yeah.
mid-20s, late 20s. And a lot of people think you have so much time to actually play, but then the game evolves so much that everyone goes away, studies for 4 years, and when they come back, it's really difficult to get back on that.
Yeah, just the
You know,
speed, man. The speed has increased
Yeah,
so
when you
much.
leave being the best and come back, and now you're like mid-tier and have to work your way back up, a lot of people lose the motivation.
Well, because most of these guys probably aren't going away and then playing hockey still, right?
Yeah,
No, they're going to go
they just
study
completely stop for
full-time,
3
yeah.
years. And
Yeah.
now it's possible by like realizing you can go study in Europe and still play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those doorways are open, and that gives a lot of kids these opportunities, which is exactly what you want to do.
I mean, the other guy that's on our team, Christian, he's studying actuarial science in Ireland. So it's like, it's a massive study, and he's playing hockey on the weekend because he loves to play hockey. But it's like that's the idea, is that we open this gateway for kids that are like, hey, I want to do this, but if there's a rig nearby, I'm gonna keep playing.
Sure.
And then they understand like, oh, if you're gonna be on skates, you can probably make our team and make our senior team, and that's all. Like that's enough for a lot of kids to keep playing. So
Yeah, I mean, with Portugal, France, Italy, I mean, you can. I'm sure they're not necessarily any closer to Ireland per se, but you know,
Ireland is a strange one.
but yeah, I mean, you have there's places that they can go, right? I mean,
I mean the U.S. Your sister played in the U.S. Like we got a lot of, especially our girls. They play for Susie and
Yeah, they play for
they
Black
play for
Eyes.
Black Eyes.
okay,
Yeah,
Women's, yeah.
So they do very well, man. They
Yeah.
really.
I mean,
Yeah, that's also. Sorry.
no, go ahead, go.
Yeah, no, the little bummers with the World Games obviously not having the women's division.
Yeah, that was sad.
Because I mean, we have amazing women's program as well. Lot of great women players as well. Also super young team, but I mean,
Yeah,
they're
talent, man.
lots of talent for sure. I'm excited. They're going to be at the Worlds this year again, which is going to be super
Paraguay.
fun to see.
Yeah, Paraguay,
Yeah.
I mean, so how does the travel work for, like, you guys are going obviously this year to go to Paraguay, right? And so, I mean, is it like does the country pay for the travel, or is it you, or how does it all work?
It's a tough one.
We're working. It's gotten better. It's
Okay.
definitely gotten better. But yeah, it's still mainly out of our pockets. Just because the country is, I mean, we're still a developing country in
Sure.
that sense. And it's like, yeah, they have to put a lot of the sport money goes to other stuff where there's more players. I mean, we've got, I think with all the divisions, what, 800 players in the country? Maybe. That's like a push. So it's difficult to put a lot of money towards that in exchange of putting a lot of money towards something like soccer or football, where
Sure.
you've got so many kids playing and everyone can play. But yeah, so we've been paying, our parents have helped us obviously while we were juniors and stuff. So the last couple of worlds we got to drive to and stuff, but it's always, we do fundraising and stuff like that to try and help everyone out. But at the end of the day, what's left you have to pay by yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's private, like mostly out of your private pocket at this point. We had a good deal after we
Success helps.
after we had the one success we had in Italy the 1 year, we had a sponsorship from Sport that obviously covered. I mean, beforehand you had to pay for your jerseys, you had to pay for like every equipment, like everything everything you used, and then we got a sponsorship from Sport that obviously helped and cut the cost kind of into half for everyone. And then we're just working on it year by year to try, and the more success you have, hopefully the more the country ends up supporting it.
Sure.
But at the moment, still a lot coming out of everyone's pocket. But I mean, that's what
we're working on it. It's definitely positive. Yeah.
Well, you go out and you beat France, and you tell France, like, listen, your country has to pay for our travel for now.
That would be money.
That would be money.
That'd be great. Oh goodness.
So you mentioned this Germany Ball League full check.
Oh, there we go.
So is that something you still actively playing?
That's the training we just got back from today.
Oh, okay.
We're
So how often is that league?
It's the whole year.
So that's the league kind of starts now around this time. Like it's still the startup of the season. But so they have the summer season. It's the summer version of the ice hockey in Germany, basically. Where in France it goes over the winter season.
Okay.
And so they play almost every weekend. And when the season's underway, they play every weekend. And dude, that's something else. I've never seen it. It's so much fun though, and we have a great team. But I mean, the difference is we grew up. You're playing on sports court, and in this league, we're one of the only teams that has a sports court. Otherwise, we play on like a basketball like type of floor or something like that. And
But it's the only league in Germany that has a little bit of money. So
Okay.
like we're getting
Yeah,
our
lots of
equipment for
sponsorship.
free. We're getting out like it does feel professional.
Oh,
Even-
very much.
yeah.
Yeah.
It like it almost feels like to a similar standard as France, or a little bit high in some sense. Like you go in, you got your locker, and the guy, like the coaches, make you feel good and stuff. So it's
Okay.
cool. But the hockey itself it's definitely different. Obviously, you got a ball, and there's
It's
like
bouncing around like crazy. The worst is like you're going from inline where it's all about, like agility, speed is great, and then you go into that where it's like you can't, if you're playing on a basketball floor, you can't use any of that, and then you're a smaller like.
yeah, I'm 5'6".
Yeah, you're a smaller guy.
It's not great.
And they like throw it down into the zone, and then you go run off the ball, and then they just come and rip you. Like they just throw you into the board, you just get checked, and you're just like,
The
wow.
second league's just got a whole bunch of goons. So when we moved here, we played in the second league, and then we won. So we went to the first league, but the second league is just a whole bunch of guys that can half skate that just want to kill you.
Oh, that's dangerous.
It's horrible.
So how did you get involved with this league? Because it seems like you were going to school and then you got the call from Epernay. Where did this league fall in?
So that was
Italy, actually in a liquor market in Italy.
It was like in 2021 we played a world championships in Italy, and we played against the German team twice that year. We beat them twice.
We were like 18 and they were all fucking seniors. We sent our junior team to the Worlds, and we practically mercied them twice.
So we beat them, and then at the after party, I mean, we still ended up becoming like 12.
Yeah, we weren't very good, to be very honest.
But at the after party, we go hit the bars, and we're like at the bar buying drinks, and we meet this German guy like sitting at the bar table, and we start chatting with the guy because I can speak German.
We both speak German.
So we speak German. We start talking to the dude, and we exchange numbers. And just a few months later, I end up going to Germany to go visit. And I shoot him a message. I tell him like, look, I'm in this area. I got my hockey gear. I'm looking for a place to play some hockey if it's possible. And he's like, oh yeah, no, dude, that's like 20 minutes away from our ring. Like, pop by anytime. We have trainings at this time. And I'm like, oh, sweet. So I rock up. I walk into the locker room with like my Namibian gear, my Namibian bag. I pull in there, and it's literally half of the German team that we just smoked twice at the World Championship. They're just like staring at me. I'm like, oh shit, okay. We do the practice, and after the practice, I was like, we were thinking of starting our studies here in Germany, and we kind of got to speaking with them, and they said like, if you study here, like we'd love to have you on the team and trying to build something up, and that's kind of how it all happened, which was great.
It's also great.
It's 20 minutes away from where we live right now. So.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
And the guys are amazing.
Yeah, it's
really like.
It's like you want to win, but it's also just having a great time. Everyone's just I mean,
we were actually there just now. We were telling them about this, and we were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go on an interview now."
What's the name of the league?
Well, it's the Skater Hockey Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we play. Our team is it's the Assenheim Patriots. But it's like the first league skater hockey in Germany, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, so this is
it's cool.
I think it's very internal.
We played. There's like it's very much European based. So we won the European champs last year, which was quite cool. But it was like mainly against teams like Denmark, Switzerland, Austria. Yeah, that's about it. It's like mainly the German-speaking countries, or like around there, like Scandinavia, kind of. And so it's its own thing, but it's fun in its own way. It taught us a lot about inline hockey for sure, because we don't play ice, so it's like checking your shoulders for checks and stuff. You learn in leagues when you get
for sure.
checked. Yeah, so it helped us. fine.
You also learned what a death pass is too.
Oh yeah. Oh, that done that real
I
quick.
ain't taking no death pass.
No, there's sometimes where you just gotta give up on the corner battle. Just let them have it. Like if you see like 110 kg guy come at you, and you're just like, okay, you know you're dead. Just let him have the ball and get it back later.
So, is there fighting in this league?
No, because
Yeah,
we
No?
got
Okay.
K. We
No,
have
not
to
much.
wear K. Every once in a while, someone's just like, fuck it, and drops the gloves. But it's like, you're not supposed to.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
You'll get a game suspension.
Which doesn't make sense. You shouldn't be allowed to check someone full contact and someone
And not
isn't
fight.
allowed to knock his teeth out. That doesn't make
Sure.
any sense.
Especially if it's dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got checked in the Euro League.
Oh, like a
Someone
knee
almost
check.
literally took my knee
Oh
off,
my
dude.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. No.
You
it's
know when
horrible.
the figure skating when they do those
Yeah.
spins,
Yeah,
like,
that
that's what
was
he
me.
looked like. I mean, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
No.
gotta-
So, like, how does this league work? Like, is it so you're obviously traveling to Epernay on the weekend? Is this league kind of like only during the week?
No, it's also on the weekends, but
Right now we're playing in Epernay
Right now, yeah.
over playing in Germany, but I mean this weekend we got a double. So we got Villeneuve on Saturday, and then we drive to Germany on Sunday to
Like-
play another game against Augsburg or someone.
Okay.
yeah. So it kind of like overlaps for a short time, but usually the French league starts in September and goes until
May.
April, May, yeah.
Okay.
And then the German league kind of starts beginning of April and goes until September, October. So
Gotcha.
they're kind of like they're two different time zones, but they overlap for a short period. And right now we're finding ourselves in that period where they just started, like they're starting now. But
Yeah.
obviously we're finishing the season with the French team, and then when we're done there, then we'll end up playing like full time for the German team.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's important is the playoffs don't
But-
overlap.
Yeah, that's good.
But they have the same system that they play on the weekends. So
Yeah.
always Saturday or Sunday games.
I mean, you're going to be a little longer in in France because you guys are going to win the whole thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the goal for
We're
sure.
gonna win next weekend.
No,
we're
we're-
winning the cup, the French Cup, and then we'll win the league on top of that, just to
No, we
make it a
haven't-
good year.
Yeah. Oh, we're back here.
When is
So
the
we
French
got a
Cup?
great- Next weekend.
Oh, it's next weekend.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
weekend we still got a League Elite game, and then next weekend it's in Paris. For
Okay.
we go on Saturday and Sunday. So
And
we
then
got some-
and then playoffs start for League Elite at the week after.
no,
I think it's
so
like 2 or 3 weeks after.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 more games like normally in the league, and then they start after that. Yeah, I think it'll be end of April, beginning
Yeah,
of May.
It's usually around there. Yeah.
and then-
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, shit. I learned a lot more about roller hockey today than I did in general. I mean, shit. I learned about a whole new league. I learned
Yeah.
more about the Namibian style today. Like,
I'm glad.
It's
Shit.
nice to see all that hair.
No, we're very happy to finally share it with someone as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. No, it's cool.
yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on and sharing all that because I could tell you right now, and unless the rest of North America knows about this German league, I don't think anyone knows about it because I'm gonna have to go in. I'm gonna have to do some research on it. I'm gonna see if they got any social media because
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. for sure.
I'm interested.
Go for it, man.
It's an interesting league, I can tell you that much. It is for sure. No, but like, thanks for having us on. As
Yeah,
well.
we
I mean,
appreciate it
it's so
as
much
well.
fun.
We love speaking about it. And it's,
Hockey is also just what you live for. I mean, what we live for. As
Yeah.
well. Oh, did we lose you there for a second?
No,
Oh,
no,
you're
yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying. I was focused on doing something.
Yeah,
no,
so my bad, my bad.
but no, yeah, no. I like I said, I appreciate you guys joining me. Like I said, I'm very thankful that Marvin recommended you guys and said, "Hey, interview Sean and Amandus, and you won't regret it." And I can tell you this: I have not regretted it at all.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
no, that was awesome. That was a great time.
Yeah, we also got a shout out to Marvin and Paulie back in Epernay. They are just, yeah, they support us in what we do, and they support the hockey that we live for, and it's just the best. Everyone back there as well is just fantastic, and that's at the end of the day what keeps us going, is that everyone we meet in this sport is just ready to give back, and yeah.
That's true. Everyone just does because they love it, and that's awesome.
For sure. But yeah, I mean, for the watchers and listeners, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Go subscribe to the Spotify channel with all the previous seasons and new episodes uploaded. I want to thank my sponsors, Lightning Rod Energy, 43 Degree Sports, and Chupacabra Sports. And remember, if you're forechecking roller hockey, dole it up because there's no offsides. Sean, Amandus, I appreciate you guys joining me.
That's a fact.
You know,
So much for having us.
I'll be
Thank you,
checking.
guys.
I'll be checking in with you guys because I want to know what's going on over in Europe.
Next
Yeah,
next
100%.
time we check in, we're gonna have a big medal here that says French Cup on it.
Love it. Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
Peace out, guys.